laced up.
Let's go!
It's time for Banter with the boys.
Welcome back to Banter with the Boys. Gridiron updates, our Week 4 preview and picks.
We picking them.
Rob
Is back.
Nothing
back.
but winners.
Another week. How did I do last week?
Dude, I don't know. I got to check out the standings.
Okay.
I have not had a chance to update the standings. Lucky me.
I went 0-1. It's all right.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, I picked the Vikings, so at least I know I'm 1-0.
Wait, how did you go 0-1? Did he put it on the Facebook Live?
Yeah, no, I put it on the YouTubes. I commented my pick.
okay.
Well, it's
So
out there,
it's
so we can't
documented.
take it back.
Just like
Yeah.
totally owning,
It's all a requirement.
owning that
Let me
big
put
L.
that down. Jake is
Oh, wait, I was going to go Facebook
One.
Live here. Remember that when everyone was going to remind me
Oh
of
yeah,
this?
hey Rob, Facebook Live
Oops,
this.
I somehow spelled Jake is 0-1.
Yeah,
Like
we'll go
a
next week.
schmuck.
Dang.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
See if I can get it going while we're sitting
Well, let's start while it's hot. Ravens
Heck
versus
yeah,
Kansas City.
dude, another tough game.
Rematch.
Yeah.
They didn't play in the playoffs, though, last year. It was just week 1 last year, right?
Just week 1.
Okay. The toes.
The toe game.
Yes.
The toe game. Yes, that's right.
The Isaiah Likely toe game. They're gonna be wearing white shoes this time.
Okay.
Let me see. So let's start with Ravens need to go back to giving Derrick Henry the football, and that offensive line has to run block better and try and let Derrick Henry go wild. That's, I think, the biggest thing to do, because Mahomes is still Mahomes regardless of that receiving core, and I think they're starting to figure it out.
For sure.
Receiving core backfield. Yeah.
Oh, they're live on the Facebooks.
No, you don't want no ASMR
sorry.
here.
Sorry,
So you think like
Sippy.
Henry needs 20 carries is what I mean, how many carries did he have last week? It was less
11.
than 20.
Yeah,
11. So he
11.
needs about 20 carries is what you're saying for
Yeah.
them to be back to what you think for them to be successful.
Yeah, and
Well,
not
Lamar needs to not get sacked 7 times.
that too.
That would help.
So that's interesting fact. The average number of throwaways that Lamar Jackson has per game is like 0.7, not even 1, where he's throwing the ball away to avoid taking a sack or a tackle for loss.
Yep.
So where you see like Aaron Rodgers, he's like throwing the ball away like 4 or 5, 6 times a game. Like Lamar doesn't do that, so maybe
That's what you're looking for.
maybe Lamar needs to start doing that, or getting outside of the pocket. And I appreciate that Lamar wants to pass the ball, but I think he's getting away from using his legs, and that's still a gift
That's a
and a
longevity
talent.
move.
But that's still a gift.
Needs to be a threat more, where that defense, because they just, like you're saying, they were sitting in shell a lot,
Yeah.
the Lions last week. And the Chiefs, I would think, have about the same quality style players on defense.
Yeah, especially that front four being able to
With Chris Jones still in there,
Yep.
effectively against the run,
Yep.
and then Lamar, if he throws more than 40, you think it's a loss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we never want to see Lamar throwing that much, because that's not their identity. That's not their style.
Okay, fair enough. I can get behind that. So, but who are you picking?
I'm still going to pick the Ravens because
No way.
they're my team. But I also think that they're going to have a chip on their shoulder and try and prove everyone wrong that, hey,
We are actually for real. Sorry.
not, like, prove that they are that elite team that everybody thought they were coming into the season as like one of the top talented teams in the league. And they haven't been playing like it the last couple of games.
No doubt.
That's true. I mean, I'll hop in
Go
here.
for it.
I found it interesting that the Ravens are favored by 2.5 in KC.
It is pretty crazy.
So interesting fun fact. Henry's going to run angry this week. Like you said, I think Lamar needs to be a little more effective on it. If the Ravens can slow down the Chiefs' running game, which they don't really have one enough.
That's just it, right?
And I think the problem, I'm going to pick the Ravens on this because I feel like the Chiefs have been really, they have been struggling in the red zone a ton, and they've been kicking a bunch of field goals. And they're missing that threat. Kelsey's quite not that red zone threat that he used to be. They don't really have another tall, that Thornton, I believe, at number 80. Am I right with that name?
Thornton. Yeah.
Thornton.
He's had a couple nice plays. He's going to have to come up super big, I think, for KC to have a chance in this game. But like you said, I think the Ravens are going to be pissed off of, last night's ugly game out of them. And Henry's in rush for $150.
Yeah.
So I'm going Ravens.
Going Ravens, okay.
Ravens.
I'm going to go ahead and round it out as well with the Ravens. My reasoning is until somebody else that's not Patrick Mahomes is leading the team in rushing, I don't think the Chiefs are going to be that much of a threat. Like, they got to figure that out. They need to establish some sort of rush game. We haven't seen it. You need more than Thornton to get it done, in the receiving core. Yeah, you got Travis Kelce, but that he can only do so much.
All right.
You know what I mean? So until we start seeing some of those things, that Kansas City offense just doesn't scare me enough right now at this point in the season. And Baltimore, I agree with you guys. They're going to come out angry in general and try to have this get back game for sure.
We're going Ravens across the board here.
Ravens across the board. Let's see. Our next game, Tampa Bay traveling to Philadelphia.
Is it the other way around?
Or is it the other way around?
It is the other way. Tampa Bay. Philly favored by 3.5 per Vegas.
I wonder if that line's going to change with the Mike Evans news.
I'm assuming this is probably current.
I also see Philly by 3.5.
Okay. I think that should change. I think it should be more.
With what news?
Well, I just think it should be more, even with Mike Evans out and at 3.5.
Oh, I think that's already played into that aspect of it.
I think our picks are going to be boring on this game.
So that's why you're saying Eagles?
Yeah. So yes, I'm going to pick Eagles. Thanks for spoilers.
Walking him right into it.
Yeah. No. I love how Tampa Bay is playing, but Eagles are healthy. I think that they're going to be okay with the Lane Johnson injury, regardless of if he's playing or not, which is TBD.
Very big TBD too.
Right, and you saw this last week. The Eagles' passing attack actually works. Everyone was questioning it.
Yes, sir.
They always do.
Yeah,
They always question the Eagles' passing attack, but they seem to get things done.
Yeah, they use it when they need to. So, if Tampa Bay can keep it close, if Tampa can keep it within 3, I think look out. Baker Mayfield's pretty competitive guy.
Yes, sir, he is.
3 consecutive fourth quarter comebacks this year already.
He's had a nice year.
Yeah, looking really solid.
3-0, baby.
If you hear any loud banging,
There's a thunderstorm.
in the background here.
It's crazy in Minnesota.
It's called Duncan. It's called a Duncan and Cooper.
There's a very awesome
Storm.
dog upstairs dropping a gigantic bone on the ground. So that's all that is. No big deal there. But yeah, sorry, you're going Eagles.
Eagles, yes.
Eagles, yes. I'm going Eagles as well. I don't know. Like you said with the Mike Evans thing, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. Again, Jalen Hurts is just, I don't know. That dude feels like a true leader to me, and that dude he's a straight baller. He's a freaking dog and comes to play every week, doesn't care what anybody has to say about literally anything, and just gets the job done every week. He just
quietly does it. Goes along, does his business, and
comes
moves
in,
on.
Gets his business done, and moves on to the
Workmanlike.
next game. Dude, I love it. So until that changes, which it doesn't seem like it will, Eagles are looking like they could absolutely, who knows, make another deep run. Long season.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to stay healthy. You need Saquon. But at the moment, looking very likely that the Eagles are going to be once again, one of the favorites out of the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Mike Evans loss is
Not a full game changer, but it's big.
It's a tough loss, especially against man-to-man defense. And then in the red zone, Mike Evans has always been an amazing target for the Bucs for a long time down there. I think the only way for Tampa Bay to stay in this game is to run the ball effective against the Eagles. Bucky Irvin and who was the other guy? White. They both had great games last week. Tampa Bay's defense has been playing pretty solid overall. I mean, I probably put them at the same level as the Rams, and the Rams did they kind of stopped the Eagles in the first half last week a little bit. So especially against the rush game, Barkley had a pretty quiet game. But that's where they attack the run and go over the top, and then the receivers had a little better game. I think the Eagles are going to win this. It's going to be close. I think the Mike Evans is the difference maker in the red zone when the Bucs are going to need it. So I'm going to go Eagles on this, and they're going to go to 4-0.
4-0. 4-0 for the Eagles. The next game we're going to touch on here, we'll save the Vikings for last, of course.
Vikings are always last.
Colts versus the Rams this week. Let's see, who's at where? It is in L.A. This could potentially be our game of the week, low-key.
It could be.
I mean, the Colts are coming out hot right now.
3-0.
The Rams are kind of touted the last 2 seasons as that blue-collar, just coming to work, always in every game. I mean, they could have beat the Eagles last week.
They had a chance.
So they had a chip in a chair, as
Chip
Rob
in a chair,
would like to say. Yeah,
The old poker style.
For sure. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to start this one off for us. Daniel Jones coming out hot. He's got to come back to earth at some point. I'm not saying he's not actually like that. He had flashes of it in New York. We saw it there. We're just going to go ahead and say KOC's the quarterback whisperer for sure. Screw it. He's revitalized Daniel Jones' career. Never played a snap for us, but it's fine. Did he not? I don't think he even played a snap for us.
No, he didn't play for us.
And so, anyway, the Rams, they're just going to be able to get it done at home. Matthew Stafford, he's just hanging in there. He's hanging in there, still putting up numbers.
Old gray beard.
Old gray beard. Old gray beard. But I'm just going with the Rams. They just feel tough again. They're another team for me, another favorite out of the NFC that is going to be kind of not necessarily a wild card team, but quote unquote a wild card team. You know what I mean? That just, you don't know. You don't know. Any given Sunday for the Rams, I think they can compete with anybody right now. So, real good test for the Colts this week. Real good test. If the Colts can come out with a win, to me, I think the Colts are pretty for real. Then you're 4-0. You haven't played, anything too crazy, right? The Broncos, you only won a squeaker. But you won.
Should have lost that one.
But you won.
Yeah.
But you won.
They did. True. At the end of the day.
It's in the win column.
Yep.
So, real good test for the Colts, but I'm going Rams here for me.
Hardcore Rams. I'll step in here, Jacob, quick. I think this one's going to be actually a blowout. I think the Rams are really going to get after Daniel Jones, and he's going to be very ineffective, and they're going to get pressures will kind of get back to the style I thought in the Giants. If you can get after Daniel Jones and making him want to throw the ball early, I think that's where. And I think Verse and that Rams defensive line, front four, will put enough pressure on Daniel Jones to confuse him. Now it's whether they stop JT enough, which I think that they will. And then I don't know.
Who's had a great start to this?
Who's had a great start. Mm-hmm. And then Stafford with Puka and Adams are hot right now. Williams has been kind of quiet, but maybe this will be a little more breakout game for him if they can start establishing that running game. Because if they do, and then that Puka and Adams are really going to eat on the other side. So I have a feeling Rams at home are going to get up big. That defense is really get after them, and I think Daniels will make a couple mistakes, and it's going to be a double score, 2-score victory.
2-score victory.
Interesting. I love that Rams defense. So great call out there. 12 sacks already through 3 games.
That's working it.
Yeah, it is. And Daniel Jones is going to crumble under that pressure. So I agree. I take Rams. I think they have a better group of skill players with Puka, with Devontae, Kyron. Like they're all good, and you got that seasoned veteran in Stafford. So
yeah.
Fair enough.
To be a lot of Franklin. Franklin's one of their studs on defense, but they have too many weapons, I think, and Stafford's just so effective. So which way you go? You already made your pick. So we went Rams across the board.
Rams. It's been boring picks.
Sorry, Mike.
We're all exactly the same right now. We are all exactly the same right now.
I should have went Tampa last game, though.
But this one, this next game could change things up a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe. Jacksonville playing the 49ers. Let's see. Where are they?
In San Francisco.
I would think I'd have this pulled up. In San Fran. Good work.
I got you.
Good work. I'll go. Rob, why don't you go first? Because
Well, San Francisco favored by 2.5 on this one. Mac Jones, it's tough to know whether Purdy is going to play or not. If Purdy plays, I'm definitely going 49ers. I'm going to pick the 49ers overall. I just think that, I don't know if Trevor plays well enough on the road, and I think the 49ers in general, he's not a big what do you call him, sunshine fan?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think McCaffrey's going to be an issue for that Jags defense. I just have a feeling on this one they're going to reestablish the run a little bit more. If Purdy comes back, then that really changes up the whole thing a little bit more too. Purcell's had a real nice second year so far. Jennings has been here and there. I know Kittle loss is a big one, so we'll see if that offense can find a couple other weapons to step in and play on those missing pieces. I know the Joey Bosa is a really tough loss for the defense, but I still think they have enough guys. I know they did lose 8 starters last year off that original team, so they're really young on that defensive side. So we'll see at it. We'll see. Brian Thomas Jr. has had a kind of quiet year so far for Jacksonville. We'll see if ETN can kind of continue his hot start. And we'll just see if Trevor Lawrence can, play a full game without a ton of mistakes on the road, which I don't think they're going to do. So we're going 49ers.
49ers, all right. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going Jacksonville. I think they will actually be able to stop.
He's back on the way again with Trevor Lawrence.
I think they will actually be able to limit McCaffrey. Now watch him go off like crazy.
He's going to go
limit McCaffrey in the rushing game specifically. Jacksonville hasn't given up 100 yards rushing since week 1. Now,
2 weeks ago.
You could argue they haven't played anybody else since then, but they were able to stop Chase Brown, and the Bengals, and Chase is pretty solid running back. You could argue the O-line is,
but he's not really
a
100-yard rusher.
No. So this is a true test for them. So, but I think Jacksonville's defense will be able to stand strong, hopefully on McCaffrey. Whether my choice doesn't change whether Purdy plays or not. This is the game. I feel like I've said that 3 times for Trevor Lawrence this year already. But you got to win this one. You needed to win in Cincinnati too and couldn't get it done. So this is another one. If they cannot win this game, if Trevor Lawrence cannot lead his frickin' team to win this game, it is time, man. It's not working out
time
there.
To move on.
But he'll get another opportunity somewhere else because his first round pick. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But anyway, I'm going Jaguars to be different.
I'm like both of you, regardless of Mac Jones or Brock Purdy playing, it's not going to change my pick because it's going to be the 49ers. And the reason for that is it's the coaching staff. It's Shanahan and it's Robert Saleh.
Big up compared to Jacksonville, for sure.
Robert Saleh being back as the defensive coordinator, doing a thing that he's probably better at than being a head coach.
Yes.
And the energy that he puts into that defense. I think they're going to miss Nick Bosa, but Saleh's energy with that young defense, they just drive. And Fred Warner, underrated as far as linebackers go.
Yeah, I mean, I had him in my top. I think you had Bobby Wagner, or who was the guy in Washington that you would say was your favorite linebacker?
Bobby Wagner.
Wagner, yeah. Good call on that, Jake. 49ers, other than...
Hey, somebody's got to do it, right?
I like
Somebody's got to do it.
Well, you're probably going to pick against the Vikings next.
Somebody's got to do it.
He's not
No, I've already picked against the Vikings once this year. That was stupid. But I was looking pretty like a genius for a minute. Anyway, let's get into that game. Vikings playing the Steelers in Ireland.
Dublin.
First game, I think, ever for the NFL in Dublin.
I believe
I think
correct.
That's right. I think it is.
A couple Guinnesses to be thrown back, I bet.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I bet. I think Minnesota's traveling pretty good over there right now.
They are.
It seems like a lot of people are booking it up.
Yeah,
you're talking about the fans or the actual team?
The fans.
Okay,
fans,
nice.
Yeah. I would hope the team travels well.
Well, I mean, there's always that question: do you actually have the team travel early and adjust, or do you travel late?
I would 100% travel early.
For sure, I would.
100%.
Don't they usually all? Are they staying or are they coming back?
No, they're staying because
they got played
double.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, London.
Yeah, that would have been the ultimate trip, hitting both up and just staying with the team too.
Yeah,
I think one of One of my bosses is doing
Oh.
that. He's at least going to Ireland 100%, but I don't know if he's going to the London game or not because he's already been there.
Oh.
He's already done that.
Been there, done that.
But-
Not in Dublin though.
But no, hats off to him. The Ireland thing is going to be super BA, so I can't even imagine.
What's BA mean?
Well, I'm trying to be PG, you know what I mean? So whatever.
Broke again.
So nope. But damn,
Yeah.
screw you.
Vikings 2.5.
Yeah, no, Jake. Yeah, who is it, buddy?
I like starting the non-Viking fan,
Kind of
100%.
tough. I'm a little well, I shouldn't say a little torn.
but it's like his division.
Because it's purple. He likes. The
But it's
purple,
his.
so
He's
it's-
playing against his division team.
So my gut tells me it's going to be the Vikings are going to win.
Okay.
And I think
Don't let your head get in the way.
it has more to do with the Steelers' offense not being that great. They're still figuring.
You don't really
themselves
know
out.
what you're going to get.
yeah.
Great catch by DK this week.
The run game is still questionable at best, and you're going to ask Aaron Rodgers to throw 40 times against Brian Flores' defense. Like you're gonna, he's gonna be asking for it.
No, he's gonna get it.
And both defenses are playing really well. So
Steelers defense
it
played
very
pretty
well
well
could
this
be a
week.
low scoring game.
For sure.
But I have more trust and faith in the Vikings offense.
Yes,
than I
you
the
do.
Steelers right
And
now.
pride. Yeah, you know, Skull Vikes. I'm going Vikes. I don't need to explain.
You don't need to explain.
Nope.
Homer.
Yep. Very homer pick. 100%. I think Mason's going to have another big day. I think welcome back Jordan Addison. That's going to be sweet.
Ooh-wee.
So can't wait to see J.J. McCarthy with Addison because that's who his receiver was all camp was Jordan Addison compared to Jetta's Hawkinson. He had no timing with, no chemistry with. So I'm real curious to see when J.J. McCarthy gets to come back with Addison, what we'll see out of that. I think Carson
like
Wentz
that take.
is serviceable enough, you know, to get wins. If we can win with Sam Darnold, we can win with Carson Wentz. That's fine. People forget Carson Wentz took the Cowboys.
Eagles.
Wow.
Eagles.
Idiot. The Eagles on a great run, great regular season until he got
run.
injured. So, Vikings, no problem. 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
The offense wakes up.
I like it.
I mean, they woke up last week, right?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
that doesn't count, really.
minus the homer in me. I am going to pick the Vikings, but I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup against the Steelers secondary. They're probably one of the better secondaries in the league, I would say. So seeing JJ match up with Porter, or just not Joey Porter Jr., is it?
No, you're thinking of Ramsey, Jalen Ramsey.
Ramsey. But then who else do they have on the other side over
Yeah,
there?
they got a Joey Porter
yeah, that's
Jr.
Yes.
Tongue twister.
Sorry, I'm all over the board here. So I'm really interested in that. I do like Addison back with that whole. That's a really thing. Naylor, who's actually played pretty well so
He's
far
a
as
solid
second
3-man.
receivers. You're gonna see a few of his looks, probably disappear now that Addison's back.
But maybe not.
I really like to see how the offensive line showed up. Do we know in the center, is he going to be back? TBD yet?
Maybe.
I'd like to see that finally all 5 starters back. Oh, we're missing our rookie now. He's out for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he just had surgery. Played injured last week.
Probably Brandel will probably slide over to his spot. So I think they'll be all right in that aspect. Jordan Mason's just continue being effective on that run. But it'll be tough against the Steelers. It'll be and Aaron Rodgers is an old vet. He kind of
Again, don't let him get the ball late in the game. With an opportunity to win the game.
I hope that we
He's
don't
got
get to that
weird
point.
He's just got that weird, special magic. I don't understand that. Like guys like Mahomes have too. You know what I mean? I just don't understand.
Well, that's why they stay in the
Unexplainable.
league that long.
Right, correct.
They have that
For sure.
skill set. It's like
For
Matt
sure.
Stafford. So I got the Vikings, but more of an interesting take. We win this week. Then next week, if McCarthy's ready to play, are we playing him? Or
No, you.
if
play
we
him after the
don't,
bye.
we come back with a bye. But do you want him his first game back to be against the Eagles?
Not really, but I kind of like the extra week of not rushing him back in.
So his first football back is against that Eagles defense.
Hey man, do you have it or not?
It's the NFL. You got to play
Do you
or
have
you're
it or
not. So
do you have it or not?
So you thinking Carson Wentz, no matter what, this whole European
If he
trip?
gets hot, my wife probably got sick of me saying it all
If he
game.
gets
I was
hot.
like, if he gets hot and he's really, you got to keep feeding the hot hand. Don't take him out. You know what I mean? Was my thing. After watching this week, it's like, he did enough, obviously.
He
but like,
he didn't turn the ball over.
Amen, right? But I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We got till bye week, right?
Yeah. Steelers got good defense, you know. So I think
Carson Wentz is a vet. He knows what he's doing out there. Yeah, he started for 6 teams, but it hasn't been all bad for him on those teams per se. It's not always been bad starts.
But
so
I'm predicting within a touchdown is going to be the final of this. I hope it's 48-10 again, but I'm thinking with less than a score. So.
Okay, less than a score. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a pet up. Steelers.
So all
horrible.
Vikes up here. I did get some picks in from Dom.
Ooh,
our
which
guest
way did
from
Dom
last
go?
week. Skull Vikes fan, obviously. He's going Ravens over
Smart
Kansas
man.
City. He's going Eagles over Tampa Bay. Vikings over the Steelers. Rams over the Colts. And the 49ers over Jacksonville. So the exact... wait a minute. Rams.
Sounds like Rob and I.
Exact same picks as you and Rob.
Great
shot
picks.
out.
He's probably listening to us on live, just writing all our picks down. Slides them in at the end. Well played, Dom. Well played.
No, he sent that to me at... Oh, dang, he could have. He sent that to me at 8:13. We're on to you.
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Did he comment? Is there any comments? No, nobody watches those. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
We got Kevin watching us.
Oh, that's right. We got Kev. Kev's in studio. What's up, Kev? Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, fellas.
So Wentz, though, if he goes 2-0, he's not going to start. You thinking McCarthy straight back no matter
I
what?
mean, it's tough to take a winning quarterback out, right? It's a tough
But
decision.
what if we're in that decision? Which way you going?
But
let's get there first.
But he's your backup.
Let's get there first. JJ McCarthy has also not played with Christian Darrisaw yet and actually had
Fair.
real leadership and real protection on that left side of the line. So that's what I'm curious about. But that's tough. I don't know.
Outsider, what are you thinking?
Let's see Carson go 2-0 first, and then
it's not like the Steelers last year with
Wilson.
with Wilson and Fields, where Fields goes.
I like Carson Wentz way better than
where
Russell
Fields
Wilson.
but Fields went 4-2.
Yeah, he had a nice start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, okay, Fields or
Wilson, you're in.
This is like you knew JJ was the starting quarterback, and you got Wentz as the backup. And I think KOC is just going to be like, KOC is not going to be afraid and is going to take the heat for like, okay, Wentz, you're out. McCarthy, you're back.
All right. I'm that way. You bought the Porsche, let's drive the Porsche.
Yeah.
You know, let's figure it out.
Sure.
I know it's a little rough and difficult, hit the apexes in the corner, but we got to figure it out.
Right.
Or
At
we're
some
just going to
point,
crash.
right? And that's what I mean. Maybe the Eagles are who you bring him back against.
Yeah.
Like that defense is probably going to be as hard as it may get this season for the Vikings. So why not throw them straight to the fire?
That's all right.
To the Georgia Dogs, pretty much.
4-1 going against the Eagles.
Like, just throw them in there and see what happens. Ooh, all right. With that, Jake, thanks for being here this week.
Thanks for having me, guys. I
Thanks,
appreciate
Jakes.
it.
Yeah, you're coming back next week. You think for
Heck
sure?
yeah.
For sure. Okay, good. We
Relish
didn't scare you.
my
We didn't scare you.
5-0 picks.
And he picked
Yes.
the Vikings, so he can come back next
That's
week.
true.
That's fine.
Toes in this time.
That's right. Toes in.
Toes in. Rob,
Yes, Smelty.
thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Thank
of
you.
course. Yep, no
Thanks
problem.
for leading us through this.
Of course.
And Kevin
Always.
back there.
Getting everything done for us behind the scenes, making sure you're able to like, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to the Banter, whether that's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio. Before we dip, I did just get picks from a Packers fan for our games. He's going...
Did he send you tear emojis first?
Can't pick the Packers for all
He's
5
going...
games.
correct. He's going Ravens over Kansas City, Tampa over the Philadelphia
Ooh.
Eagles. He's picking the Vikings over the Steelers. Damn, he's sick. Rams over the Colts, and the Niners over Jacksonville. So far, I am the only one to pick Jacksonville. He is the only one to pick Tampa Bay over the Eagles.
It's a gutsy pick.
So I just sent him those
not a
few
horrible
minutes
pick,
ago.
though.
So we'll see. That's probably off the whim. So, but if they win, he's the only one getting it. So anyway, now that I already did the outro, with that,
Packers
let's just get out of here. Yeah, Packers suck. They lost to the Browns. Blah,
Up 10-0 with 3:45 left. Oh, I love it.
Jordan hate?
I know. I saw a lot of hate on Jordan Love lately.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're
Kev,
back.
End the show, Doc.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Tune in next time for more Banter with the boys.